In recent years, dropshipping has taken the world by storm. Everyone wants to be their own boss and have an online store, but only a handful of brands make money off dropshipping. Why is this? I believe it's because dropshipping is dying. The dreaded and oftentimes ignored topic of dropshipping seems to pop up our minds. But what causes this terrible trend? Is it the rise of FBA sellers, the growing price of shipping, or have we actually hit a saturation point with our audience? Dropshipping is at the top of the list for people trying to make a lot of money online. But why is the system dying? It's time to look at why dropshipping is slowly dying and what we can do about it. Dropshipping has become the most popular way to sell goods online for some time. But the real hype for it began when COVID-19 started. But now it has become the most expensive and least profitable way to do business. In 2022, dropshipping will die out because of high competition, internet, taxes, and automation. And that's not just a myth or foe, because even Jeff Bezos has shared his thoughts regarding this. So let's get started with today's video. Dropshipping was initially intended as an alternative business model for people who didn't want the risk of inventory or overhead costs associated with running their store. This could be anyone from an individual entrepreneur who has no previous experience selling online on Amazon or eBay through upcoming e-commerce platforms like Shopify and WooCommerce that allow users without any technical knowledge whatsoever to set up their stores without having any idea what they're doing. Though there are plenty of resources out there. Dropshipping will become much more competitive in 2022. At the very least, you will need to spend a lot more money on ads and marketing if you hope to compete with other dropshippers. Whether a business, company, or trend is started or finished, it might be just one thing that can bring it to its peak or the ground. Right now, we are going to share more than one reason why dropshipping is dying in 2022. Number 1. Internet taxes. One of the most significant issues with dropshipping is that it can be an expensive process. The cost of importing goods from overseas can be prohibitively high, mainly if you sell items subject to import taxes and duties. In addition to these costs, there are other fees associated with importing products through dropshipping. Customs clearance costs to get them through customs brokerage fees, and even broker fees. Number 2. Cheap quality products. Most of the dropshipping agents are selling cheap quality products, and the quality of the products agents are selling is not good. You might be selling cheap products that are not original, durable, or reliable. Some dropshippers sell unsafe and counterfeit goods on their websites as well. This can be dangerous for your customers because these items may not be authentic or safe to use. Number 3. High competition. The number of dropshippers is increasing on Alibaba, Amazon, and eBay. Moreover, Alibaba has recently been focusing more on automation and B2B, not dropshippers. Alibaba has been a massive player in the dropshipping scene for years. Still, they're slowly moving away from this model. They have made several changes to their platform that make it harder for small businesses to operate on Alibaba. Number 4. Competition among sellers. The competition among sellers is fierce. There are many sellers and few buyers. The supply of products is high, but the demand for those products is low. This means that if you want to be successful in this market or any other, you need to provide something better than what's already available on Amazon or eBay. And if there are too many competitors offering similar products, then it's even harder for them to make any money from their sales. Number 5. Declining margins. Dropshipping is a low-margin business. This is because of the high cost of shipping and advertising and the increased inventory price. The first thing you need to know about dropshipping is that it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It takes time, effort, and patience to build your business into something worth selling online. And even then, you'll need some luck on top of those things if you want to be successful in this business model. Number 6. Increase in sales tax costs. The cost of shipping is rising. The average shipping cost for a product has increased by about 30% in the last decade, and it's expected to keep growing at about the rate for the next decade. The cost of return shipping is also increasing. Return shipping costs are more than $100 per order, which means you need to be able to ship more products to make money if your margins are going down due to this increase in costs. Sales tax increases also affect customers' purchasing habits because they don't want or need their purchase taxes before they can buy them at retail price, which means increased profit. Number 7. Delayed shipping times. Delayed shipping times are one of the biggest reasons dropshipping has lost its luster in recent years. It can be incredibly frustrating for customers if you are in a rush to get your product out and don't have time for delays. The issue with delayed shipping times is that they lead to lost sales, which means lost profit for your store. The problem with this is that many shoppers will switch their business elsewhere if they feel like purchases aren't getting done quickly enough. and once those customers leave, it's hard to bring them back again. And the list goes on. There are more reasons why dropshipping is dying, and these are the most common and important ones. The retail industry has changed and is rapidly changing day by day. Consumers have become more discerning and less willing to buy products that don't meet their needs or expectations. Dropshipping is a dead end. Dropshipping will be dead by the end of 2022. In 2022, dropshipping will die out because of declining margins, high competition, and high taxes. The downside of dropshipping is that unless you're an expert in e-commerce or sourcing high-quality products or competitive prices, it can be challenging to make money with dropshipping because there's no guarantee that your customers will buy what they need from you again. And if they don't, then you won't get paid for their order. We've covered many details in this video about the reasons why it has fallen out of favor with dropshipping. The bottom line is that several factors have combined to make dropshipping less effective at driving sales and revenue for an online retailer. It's essential for any business owner considering this model to look closely at those factors before jumping into it because we don't think we could say anything about why your competitors failed. That would be better than what we've already covered here. That's all for today's video. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more future updates. Wishing luck to you. Till the next video, take care.